Alright, so let's see how we can add 1/3 of strawberry icing and 1/2 of vanilla icing together. I need a way to compare 1/3 and 1/2 of the cake. If I cut the cake into equal sized pieces for both of them, then I could add the parts together. Let's split up our cake into 6. I'm going to split every third into 2 equal parts. Doing that, I can see I get 2/6 of the cake is covered in strawberry icing. So how did I get from 1/3 to 2/6? We doubled the number of pieces we had altogether. I went from 3 pieces to 6. So I know I needed to multiply the denominator by 2. I also doubled the number of pieces I had. I had 1 out of 3, and now I have 2 out of 6. Notice I'm multiplying by the number 1. 2 divided by 2 is still 1. I'm just changing what this fraction looks like. I'm not changing its value. We can still see 1/3 is 2/6. I'm going to use the same approach to make 1/2 into 6. I'm going to split up this cake into 6. To change from halves to 6, I need to multiply by 3 over 3. I know 2 times 3 gives me 6. And then for the numerator, 1 times 3 is 3. Visually, I can see that 1/2 of the cake frosted in vanilla icing is the same as 3/6 of the cake also frosted in vanilla icing. I multiplied by 1 here, so I'm not changing the value of this fraction, I'm just changing what it looks like. Now that I have my cake split up into 6, I have 2/6 of it frosted in strawberry icing and 3/6 of it frosted in vanilla icing. Now I can just add my 6 together. I have the same size pieces, so I can just count them up. I can see that 2/6 and 3/6 altogether makes 5/6. And here's what it would look like on one cake. I have half of it covered in vanilla icing and a third of it covered in strawberry icing. This would be 1/6 of the cake, 2/6 of the cake, 3/6 of the cake, 4/6 of the cake, and 5/6 of the cake. So when my fractions were just 1/3 and 1/2, I couldn't add them together. I had to get a common denominator first. I had to get them into the same size pieces. So how do I add fractions together once I have a common denominator? Let's try this with a quiz.